So, good morning everyone, and today I am here to discuss how to prepare general awareness for SSC CPO examination. So, students, now let's start the session. That will be a strategy session. Okay, how to prepare general awareness section for CPO examination. So first of all guys, apologies for delay because due to some technical error the session was almost delayed for 6 to 7 minutes, but now it is alright and I think I should be properly audible and properly visible to all of you. Now guys, if I talk about this CPO exam pattern, so before I should start the discussion how to prepare for general awareness, first of all we should know the CPO exam pattern, and I guess you already know what is the exam pattern of SSC CPO examination. Guys, if I talk about the exam pattern for tier 1, because general awareness will come in tier 1, total you have 200 questions. So the total questions that is you have, that will be 200, and total time allotted that will be 2 hours, that means 120 minutes, and total 200 question. And out of this, yes सर क्लास लेट स्टार्ट हुई, डेफिनेटली आर्यन कुछ टेक्निकल प्रॉब्लम चल रहे थे उसकी वजह से हुई है, बाकी चीजें ठीक है. So guys, now if I talk about the section of general awareness, total every section it has total 4 sections. That is general intelligence and reasoning, general knowledge, quantitative aptitude and English comprehension. And every section will have 50 marks. So 50 marks, 50 marks, 50 marks and 50 marks and 50 questions also. That means one question is of 1 mark. So good morning Vicky. And guys, general awareness that is 50 question and 50 marks. Now, if I talk about this examination, we have the negative marking also. So, we have negative marking, and negative marking is 0.25. So, negative marking is guys 0.25. That means for every wrong answer, 0.25 marks will be deducted. And if I talk about this general knowledge section, total 50 question and total 50 marks guys, but I will suggest you that the maximum time to solve this 50 question will be ideally between 15 to 20 minutes. So ideal time to solve this section, that will be 15 to 20 minutes. So within 15 to 20 minutes you can solve this section. So ideal time of solving this section is 15 to 20 minutes. Why I am saying so guys, because it contains objective question and it is not very long type question like the question of UPSC. So this will be a simple one-liner question. So ideal time to devote in general awareness section will be 15 to 20 marks. 20 minutes, that is the ideal time. Good morning Target with Ranjan, Vicky, Aryan. So good morning everyone. And ideal time to solve this section will be 15 to 20 minutes. Why I am saying so? Because the maths and English is bit calculative in nature. Maths is bit calculative and English is a long passages you will find. So ideal time will be 15 to 20 minutes. In this, it is very easy to solve the 50 questions. So ideal time will be 15 to 20 minutes to solve this question. Section, in fact, of general knowledge and general awareness. Now we will be discussing what comes in the examination. So what type of questions, from which section the question will come in exam. Now guys, see, this is the syllabus. This is the syllabus of general awareness. So syllabus of general awareness. Syllabus of general awareness. Now, first of all, ancient India, medieval India and modern India. So the question will be asked from Indian history. So question will be asked from Indian history, and you can add one section in this, that is art and culture. There will be no question from the world history. So guys, please be careful that there will be no question from world history. Only the question from Indian history will be asked. And in this, now they are asking also the question related to art and culture. So that has become an important section. Now we have the geography. In geography, guys, you will be asked Indian geography as well as world geography. So question from Indian geography, question from world geography, both will be asked. It is not like that ki the question will be only from Indian geography, it will be from the Indian plus world. That means both geographies will be important, and you should have, sometime they ask the question from atlas also. So sometime they ask the question related to atlas. Related to atlas also, for example, they will show you a figure and they will ask you which type of which is that state, which is that sea, which is that island or continent. So the question from atlas also comes. Now guys, next you have Indian economics. Indian economics, guys, the question will be from the microeconomics and macroeconomics both. So question will be from the microeconomics plus macroeconomics. Micro plus macroeconomics, but the weightage is given to macro. But the weightage is given to macroeconomics. Macroeconomics, the weightage will be given. Driving license. Now guys, you have the driving license also, that is for LMV, that is light motor vehicle. So if you have not the driving license, for Delhi police it is mandatory. For Delhi police it is mandatory, Vicky. For Delhi police it is mandatory. So make it a driving license. It is not that much tough enough to make a driving license, but only LMV, that is light motor vehicle license, is needed. Now guys, next you have the section from Indian polity. Next syllabus is, next subject is Indian polity, and in Indian polity you will be asked the question from constitution only. So in Indian polity the question will be from constitution only. There will be no question from governance. No question from governance. No question from governance. Then you have the physics, chemistry and biology, that is general science. General science, and this general science is being asked up to class 10th. So this general science is asked, guys, up to class 10th. So you don't have to go for the class 11, 12th biology, physics and chemistry. Up to class 10th the question will be asked. Now next we have the current affairs. Current affairs plays a very important role in examination, and last 1 year current affairs is needed to be revised. Last 1 year current affairs is needed to be revised. Earlier we used to say 8-month current affairs is well enough, 9-month current affairs is well enough. But what we have saw in the last CGL, CHSL examination including CPO, they have asked the question from last 1 year current affairs. That means they have started asking the old affairs also. So therefore, to be on the safer side, guys, first of all you should go for the current affairs of last 1 year. So last 1 year current affairs is needed. So number of question. Okay, if I talk about, guys, out of this we have total 50 questions. Total 50 questions, guys. And the question, number of question, it is not always fixed. It varies with time to time. So generally they ask 4 to 5 questions. That I am giving you, it is a tentative data. It is a tentative data. So number of question from history, that is around 4 to 5 question from Indian history. So that's a tentative data. Same number of question from geography, 4 to 5 questions. That means 10. Indian economy, 6 questions around, you will 4 to 5 you will find from there also. Then Indian polity, 6 questions, sometimes 7 questions. And from biology you can find 4, maximum 4, and the rest section they give from the current affairs. So this is the tentative number of question that is being asked. The data may vary. Sometimes what they do, they start asking the question from art and culture more, and they reduce the number of questions from medieval India or ancient India. So they start asking the question of art and culture more. So this is a tentative number of questions. This may be the tentative number of questions that is being asked. I hope target with Ranjan sir it is clear. So this is a tentative number of questions. Now current affairs, you cannot skip this topic because they are asking the current affairs of last 1 year. And if the budget is being presented right now, it will be on November. Budget is already being presented in February. So you can find 1 to 2 questions related to budget, and also with the speech of Prime Minister, that is the upcoming programs that is being delivered on 15th of the August. And if there is any defense news, if there is any news of defense, they also ask this thing. Sometimes they ask the question from the defense establishment, where is the training center of BSF is located. So this type of question, that is defense related GK, is also being asked. Defense related GK is also being asked in the examination. So I hope it is clear. So now I will be moving to the next thing, guys, ki what will be the next agenda. Guys, if I talk about ki how to prepare the things, first of all, what you have to do, first of all, you have to prepare the class notes. Whenever you take any coachings online, offline, the teacher used to give you the class notes, that is the things that is discussed in the class. So first of all, guys, you have to prepare class notes of every topic that is taught in the class. So class note preparation is very much important. Next is ki the students, once they start preparing, and what they do, they start skipping the topics. Okay, I think this is not that much important, let's skip that topic. It is not being asked from a very longer time in examination, so let's skip that topic. So students, what they does, initially they start skipping the topic of the syllabus, but don't do this. Minimum one time your syllabus must have been completed thoroughly. So therefore I have said not to skip any topic of the session. Minimum one time whole knowledge of the subject is important. So you should go almost minimum for the one time about all the topics, because sometimes what we have seen ki the question, once they start asking from unconventional topic, and it has happened many times with the student ki to topic with whom they have understood कि okay, it is a less important topic, the question is not coming from last 2-3 years, so they skip the topic and the question comes from that topic only. So at that point of time it becomes very pathetic and chaotic situation कि how to handle. So whenever this type of situation comes, so it is better to have gone through all the topic minimum one time, so that there should be some memory in your mind. If the question comes from those topic also which are not very much regular, you can handle the situation. Sir, when your classes is going to start? Very few guys, in fact at 11 also we have the session for the CPO exam. At 11 we have also the session for CPO. At 11, 12, at 2 also, and at 5. So 3 times, in fact, today is the strategy session. We have already started the classes for CPO in YouTube, sharp at 12 noon. Then you have, sharp at 11 AM. Then you have today at 2 for the economics, and then you have at 5. So I hope, Ranjan, it is clear. Now guys, third is, whenever you make the notes, so try to make your class notes. Whenever you make the notes, after completing, leave some space between the two topics. So what you have to do, if you have just completed one topic, please leave some space to the further to add on any other information. What the students generally does ki once they complete any topic, for example, if they read Quit India movement in modern India, after that they start again with the CR formula. So you do not have to do this. Once you complete the topic and once you are about to start the next topic, please leave some of the space. Why some space? Because it may happen that once you are reading the books, once you are reading some other sources, you can find some relevant material, and that relevant material should be added between the spaces, so that while at the time of revision you should have all materials at one place. So you should have all material at one place. So whenever you complete any topic and you are about to start the next topic, please leave some of the spaces, and in my opinion it will be better to leave a page. It will be better to leave a page, so that in future if you get some other information also related to that topic, you can add on, so that the whole notes will be synchronized. Now, why I have said that will help you in the last minute revision? Because what student does ki whenever they makes the notes of class in some other text notebook, or they find some relevant information and they write in some other place, so it is very difficult for them to do the last minute revision. So it is better to have all the things at one place to avoid any type of chaos. So this is the first strategy ki please make the class notes. Don't try to skip the class notes. Don't think ki this is useless. We have PPT with us. We will read everything through it. So please make the live hand class notes. And my personal opinion is ki don't share class notes with your friends. I have seen ki the student in the friendship, they share the class notes with the friends, and what happens, the result comes and the friends get passed, and unfortunately the person is not passed who have shared the class note. So that becomes very pathetic situation. So it is my personal opinion ki not to share the class notes with anyone. So that's my personal opinion, guys. You may differ ki okay, sharing is caring, but according to me you should not share your things until and unless you are at preparational level. Once you clear the examination, once you get in the service, then please feel free to share all the study material, all the content, all the relevant things that you have prepared while preparing for the examination. So that is my personal opinion. Some students may differ from my opinion. So first of all, you have to make the class notes. Now guys, what you have to do next is prepare a study plan. So guys, what I have said, prepare a study plan that you need not leave any important topic, and even if aspirants complete the syllabus before time, if prepared well. So if you have made a study plan, that will help you to prepare the whole syllabus before time. That means you should complete your syllabus minimum 1 month or 15 days prior to your examination, so that you can get ample of the time to revise the things. So please make a study plan properly so that you can have the maximum time to revise. Next, while creating the study plan, candidate must make sure that there is enough days kept for the practicing and test series. What we do once we complete the syllabus, what we think now our duty is over, everything is set, and now we are going to rock the exam. So it is a myth in the student community that once I have read the syllabus, it is all mine and examination is being cracked with a few or less effort. Guys, you should have enough time to practice the things. You should have enough time to practice the whole thing. So you should have the enough time to practice and to perform the test series. So please take a test series. Any test series will work if it is of the standard, if it is according to the need of the time. So that is good. So first of all, enough days for practice and enough days for test series. So test series is an important element to check your preparation. To check your preparation, ki how prepared you are. How prepared you are, so that can be checked through the test series. And always go for online test series. Always go for online test series. Reason is this, guys. Reason is this, कि your examination is online, so always go for the online test series. Next, guys, time management. Time management is an extremely important point. Extremely. Sir, कौन सा test series? That is up to you. Many test series are available, Ranjan sir. So that is up to you. कि best test series they are available in the market. You can take any one of this. Example test series is also available. Other than this, many test series are available in the market. You can choose any one of this. Now guys, next important thing is the time management. Time management is extremely important during exam. during exam and during attempting test. Because what I have seen, the students, once they see any question, and if they have read the question earlier also, so they become emotional. They become emotional during the exam, and they take the question on serious note. If I will not solve this question, that will be a blot on my knowledge. So don't be emotional in the examination. If you are not able to recall the things, or if you are not able to differentiate between or eliminate between the two options, please leave the question and move to the next one. Please leave the question and move to the next one. Don't be emotional during the examination. Okay, if I will not solve this question, then it will be a question mark on my potential and knowledge. Next is ki try to avoid any kind of pressure. It will hamper your performance. So it is a very important ki once you reach the examination center and you start talking with the fellow candidates, okay, what is the level of the question of the previous shift, and sometimes the students or the fellow candidates makes you panic. They will say that from this particular section the question is coming, this particular section the things are being asked, and you said okay, I have not prepared that section, and you get in the depressive condition. So don't talk with any other fellow candidate at the center. Try to be cool and calm. Try to be cool and calm within the session, because first 10 to 12 minutes will decide your whole performance. Because once you get in the pressure in first 10 to 12 minutes, then whole examination may get drained, your whole preparation may get wasted. So please don't talk to the fellow candidates, and while you are in the examination hall and examination has already started, please maintain your inner peace. So maintaining inner peace is very important, because I have seen many students who are very good and they have proper practice, they also become panic in first 10 to 12 minutes, and that ruins their whole preparation. Other than this guys, if you don't know the answer, leave it and move to the next one. So this is the smart way of preparation. Don't take any question on personal note. If you don't know, that is okay. If I am not knowing, so other candidates might not be knowing this. So take this attitude, if it is not being solved by me, so there should not be any other candidate who can solve. So this type of positive temperament will help you to perform better in examination. So if you don't know the answer, then leave it and move to the next question. So that is a smart way of attempting the question during examination and during the test series also. So I hope guys it should be clear to all of you. These are the common things that students should know while attempting the examination. And although they know everything, but despite knowing this, they always commit the mistake. Now guys, let's see what is next. Next we have the test series. Guys, first of all, it is sure one of the most important thing in your preparation is a test series. And you should always go for the online test series. Always go for online test series. Always go for the online test series to maximize your score in the GK section or any other section. Since this is the section dedicated for GK, therefore I am talking about GK, but it is a common thing for all the section कि you should always have the online test series, because in market online, offline both type of test series are available, but you should always go for the online test series. Next is कि take as many mocks as possible. So number of mocks during the starting time, you can have 1 to 2 mocks, but once the examination is near to you and you are done with your syllabus minimum one time, so try to give minimum 2 mocks in a day, so that once you reach the examination and you start solving the question, that should be like a mock for you. Now every candidate, now what happens once you start solving the mock, it will give you an insight about your own performance. So you will be getting the insight of your own performance, what is the level of your performance and how much you have to work extra to reach the optimum level. So how much you have to work extra to reach the optimum level. To reach the optimum level, so that insight will be given to you by the test series. Now it helps the candidates to know the level of exam and also the level of competition. So that will help you not only to take the examination and also to know the level of competition. So that is an important thing कि you should know the level of exam कि and level of competition कि if it is of the SSC level, don't try to prepare at the UPSC level. So this type of thing you should always note. Next we have guys is the class schedule. So for to take care of our CPO examination, we have started the sessions for SSC CPO, that is the YouTube schedule. Morning session, the session starts with 8 a.m. by English, 9 a.m. for reasoning, 10 a.m. for science, 11 a.m. for GK, 12 for mathematics. And we have also started a separate batch for JCA, that is Junior Court Assistant of Supreme Court. And this is the study plan of our section. So I hope those students who are asking about the study plan and about the classes, this is the schedule of our YouTube classes for SSC, CGL, CHSL, CPO. Since it is CPO is approaching, so we are bringing the dedicated sessions for CPO also, and this is for the Junior Court Assistant. I hope everyone has seen this thing. You can take the screenshot as well. So students, with this we come up with the end of this strategy session, and I hope you must have understood how you have to prepare for the general awareness section. How you have to prepare for this general awareness section for SSC CPO examination. We will be bringing this type of session for the other upcoming exams also. So that was all for the day guys. Let's meet in our regular session sharp at 11 a.m. So with this we conclude this strategy session guys, and I hope you must have found the session interesting and informative. So don't forget to like and share the video, as well as subscribe to our English Medium Prep by Exambur. So that is all for the day. Let's meet in our regular session sharp at 11 a.m. on English Medium Prep by Exambur. Till then, bye bye everyone. Do take very good care of yourself.